So it's 2023. And I know over the last 2 to 3 years, you would have been seeing a lot of businesses come up from social media. I mean, it looks like it's magic. It looks like a business just starts and in 1 year, boom, 300,000 followers. In 1 year, boom, they've made a lot of sales. Now, there's two ways to look at this. There are some businesses that have done groundwork. I mean, they've been existing for 10 years, but I mean, maybe they have a very good year on social media and everything they've been working on starts to show, it starts to manifest. I'm talking about the businesses that have been sowing their seeds for 10, 15 years. You can't compare yourself to that one. The other way to look at it is, I'm going to be using myself as an example now. Yeah, I'm going to be using myself, so it's practical enough. Businesses that started from the scratch on social media. That is, in this particular business, I crochet bags, by the way. Hi, if you don't know that yet, I'm a crochet bag artist. So, how can you start from scratch? How can you start where you are? How can you gradually grow your circle? And most importantly, how can you start a small business on social media? These are the things we are going to be discussing in this video. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so this might be a series. As time goes on, we could have different parts, but I'm going to do my best to explain a chunk of it in this part. Now, when it comes to social media, I know we know it as Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and more, even LinkedIn, and more. But I've come to realize that there are two perspectives to social media. Two: the way you view social media and the way your prospective customers view social media. So when you pick up your phone to use the internet as a prospective business owner, the way you view posts, the way you relate to posts is different from the way your potential clients, your audience, people that you want to buy from you. So in order to get their attention, I can't say you have to think like them because it sounds manipulative, but it is what it is. You have to imagine, okay, let's say you sell a shoe. If I was going to buy a shoe from you and I'm scrolling through Instagram, what would make me stop on your page to buy it? Let's explain that a little bit more. So if before now you have been treating your social media business page like your website, stop. Take a deep breath. Social media is meant for fun. Your prospective clients are closing from their 9 to 5, are on vacation, they are scrolling through Instagram, they are scrolling through YouTube to relax. They are trying to have fun. They are not trying to have someone poke, buy me in their faces. So as a business owner, you are supposed to make your shop very, very relaxing and interesting for anyone that comes in to have fun, to relax, and then be able to shop. That means, let me give you an instance. From my personal experience, right, there are some people that have followed my page for a year, they did not buy because they've been feeling entertained. Then after a year, they just come like, okay, I'm ready for my bag now. And guess what? I'm happy because it means finally I'm able to convert one person. So I think it's like that. You assume that one post is supposed to convert 10,000 people. Like when you put out one post, you're expecting 100 people to just hit you up with how much. And the gag is, even if they ask you how much, it doesn't guarantee that they will buy. They are not just ready. They are having fun on your page. Let them have fun. Don't take it personal. So you are supposed to continue to create an avenue for your prospective clients to come on social media and see your page as a social media friendly page, not a store that shouts buy me. And if you're watching this video, there's a chance that you won't need this video until 2 or 3 years time, so you can as well save it, because there's a chance that you are not ready. Don't be pressured to come out until you are ready. It's like you are gold, you are still in fire. Don't be in a rush, because at the end of the day, even if you want to come on social media to sell, anything you are doing has to be of the highest quality. You have to invest your time, you have to equip yourself with skill, and you have to make sure that whatever you are offering anybody, be it a product, be it a service, I don't know what it is you want to do, it has to be of the highest and superb quality that no one can deny. Because this now links to my next point, which is it brings referrals, it brings trust. Now, it's like a ripple effect, right? It's like a ripple effect. For me personally, I started with my family and friends. In fact, I didn't start with them, they started with me because they were encouraging me and they were ready to buy. So it's like a ripple effect, right? You start somewhere. That's why I say you start from where you are. You tell your friend that, okay, I can make you this shoe, or they offer to support you any which way it is. Whatever you make for them has to be the highest quality. Don't assume that they are your friend. Don't assume that, okay, it's my sister. Don't assume that it's my brother. So when you start with the circle that you have, your mom, your dad, your cousins, your uncle, anyone that you have, eventually, because they see that fire in you, they see that drive in you, they will refer you to others. Now, if they don't refer you, that's another point, because I've seen a lot of things on social media about people being angry that family doesn't support me, friend doesn't support me. I know we have different backgrounds, so I'm not going to delve too deep into that. But this is where the ripple effect can come in outside of family, outside in quotes. Let's say on social media, for some reason, a stranger buys what you're selling. A stranger that you know from nowhere, because that's the point, right? All of your customers, they are going to be strangers. They are not your family. You don't know them from anywhere, but eventually they will convert to family. Now, if a stranger buys something from you, it has to be of the highest quality. This way, you are going to form another ripple effect on this one person, in which they would be happy to refer you. They will be happy to post you on their social media that, oh, I got this bag from this lady. The customer service was awesome. The quality was nice. It's supposed to be a ripple effect. So let me do a small recap. Don't come out until you're ready. Cook yourself. Equip yourself. Don't be pressured. When it's your time, even if Instagram is not raining, even if YouTube is not raining, there's going to be a platform for you to start with. And if you are really ready, you blow up. So, and another thing, don't forget, you need the spiral effect. You need to start somewhere. Next one is, when you're ready to start your business on social media, it's very important for you to try to put in effort into any content you're going to be putting out. You have to be unique. And you have to remember that you are you. Nobody can do any content like yourself. That's the power that you have. And that's the only thing that would make you stand out more. So let's say you have a niche. I don't know what niche you are in. Let's assume it's crochet, or crochet is too wide. Let's assume you make, what am I going to say? Let's assume you paint, for instance. You have to do an analysis of what great painters on social media have been doing, what people that have been getting it right on social media, what they've been doing. Then you sit down with yourself and see how you are going to apply it, because you know yourself, right? You know if you are an introvert, you know if you are an extrovert. I don't know you like you do. So you are going to try and apply this into your daily routine, how often you can post. You can't follow anyone in particular. You gas out. You can't really do that. So you're going to have to think of how this would apply to you. Okay, how often can I show up? Am I comfortable with pictures? Am I comfortable with reels? Do I just show my face? Do I not show my face? Anything that works for you, you have to know that you need to put in effort to make the videos appealing. So when people come on social media to relax, they don't see the urge to scroll past your video because you didn't put any effort in cleaning your camera, because some people don't do that. So that's the bare minimum you can do. Make sure your video is of high quality. And now when you do that, I need to mention this on the side. If you put all the effort on a video, for instance, you use 6 hours to shoot a reel, because it's possible, especially if it's a process video. As a painter, when you start painting, you sketch out, then you keep shooting till you finish painting, and then you post the reel. It's crickets. Nobody's watching. Nobody's commenting. Nobody's buying your art. You have to take a deep breath. In this kind of situation, you probably try to analyze if you are doing anything wrong, but I would advise that you don't be a slave to the algorithm. If you know within yourself that you are putting out quality content, I have to use that phrase. If you know within yourself that you are not doing anything wrong, you've cleaned your camera, your video is of good quality, keep creating. Keep creating. Your audience will come to you. The audience that would resonate with you will eventually show up. You can't expect to post a video, right? And expect the same popularity as someone that has been posting for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So it's one thing that I know that has killed a lot of creators' talents because it's frustrating. You feel like I put in a lot of time in making this video, and someone makes a video that looks like it's 5 seconds and they are getting more views and I'm not getting more views. I'm not doing this again. It's not working. Take a deep breath and remember to not be discouraged and remember to keep creating. Lastly, don't get distracted. See, social media is like a marketplace. It's like a marketplace. You came to sell something, but like for instance, now I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. If I go to the market as someone that is selling, I'm selling fish. Beside me, I can hear someone selling tomato. Beside me, I can hear someone selling fridge. It's going to be chaotic if I keep going into their store to see how they are selling, because I'm selling something different from the person on the right and on the left. And even if on the same line, we're all selling the same thing, I need to keep my eyes on the price. I need to keep my eyes on what I'm doing. I need to keep my eyes on making sure that my store is neat, my store is clean, and I'm putting out good content. So even if you are in a saturated, even if you're in the most saturated niche, look, if you take a deep breath and you make every content your own, you put in the effort to make sure that every content is unique. You have to keep creating and don't get distracted, because that way it's like someone that is running. There is a race. Instead of you focusing on where you are going, it's the person on the left side that is about to pass you that you are looking at. You are going to be left behind, because I know from someone that has been creating on social media, it's very, very easy to be distracted. Look, it's very, very easy. You can look at someone in an entirely different niche having more views. You feel like you're working hard, and there's really nothing like that, because everybody is working underground. You just see it on the surface and you feel like they're not doing much. Everybody that you think is getting millions of views by doing nothing, they've probably done something years back that you didn't see. Or maybe each content is taking them longer than, but let's even focus on you, because that's what we are here to do. You have to try to not get distracted. I'll round up the point on this not get distracted, then we'll discuss more in another part. But I really need to encourage you, because this journey you're about to start, if you are ready, this journey you're about to start, you are going to get a lot of noise, you are going to get a lot of distraction, you are going to get a lot of self-doubt, because the algorithm can subject you, the algorithm can confine you into making you feel like you're not good enough. And when that happens, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Although it's good to take a break sometimes. It's normal to get tired. It's normal to be frustrated. I've been there. It's normal to be frustrated, but it's very, very important to keep your eyes on the prize. If you want to start a business on social media, you have to remember that it's about you at the end of the day. Nobody can do it like you. Nobody can sell your products like you. And you know, the funny thing and the most interesting thing is social media has evolved. Before now, we relied on, if I have a market to sell, we relied heavily on influencer marketing. We relied heavily on a third party marketing my product for me. As someone who is just starting now, the best thing for you is to sell your product yourself, because nobody can do it like you. If, for instance, let me just give you this quick point, yeah? I give an influencer $1,000 to sell my bags for me. She's going to make a video, a reel, a story, a TikTok. Now, it's a two-side flip coin. The video might do well and it might not do well. Either way, she's going to get her money and she's going to get paid. Now, if the video does well or if it doesn't do well, the influencing at that point has stopped. It's still up to me to either keep looking for more people to keep giving money, or to actually come outside and say, look, I know what I'm selling. I know how much time, I know the hours it takes me to make a bag. I know the hours it takes me to line a bag. I know how much time I spend into making this thing. Let me sell it myself, right? Let me make the videos. Let me not sleep. Eventually, right, you will grow into having to, outsource your marketing. But we are talking about small business. Remember, small business on social media. You are just starting. You are not there yet where you can have a marketing budget, in quotes. So please remember to not be distracted. Make sure you put in your best. Sell quality product. I tell you, sell quality product all the time. and putting good energy, good time, and good vibe into your video so people can actually stay and watch, like the social media that it is. So in subsequent videos, I'm going to be talking about my approach to growing on social media. Now, I don't have a shortcut. If you are here for a shortcut, I won't ask you to leave, but you know what that means. Good things take time. So I don't have a get 2 million followers in 2 days, buying followers. I don't have all of those. I'm going to be showing you, or I'm going to be letting you know how it worked for me, what my approach to is on growing on social media. Thank you so much for watching my video. Remember to subscribe and click on the notification button so that you know when the next video comes out. Lade here, and I'm signing out. Love you.